Hello, welcome to Hook Off and Healing Insights. Thank you for tuning in today. This is a timeless collective reading message for the army of Yahweh, okay, for the divine collective that I am meant to be reaching, and what is in alignment with your most highest good for whoever is tuning into this video right now, okay? So to any new subscribers, to any new viewers, thank you so much for being here with me, and thank you for tuning in. And I hope that you stick with us along our journey and along our expansion. And to all the people that are returning subscribers and viewers, thank you so much for tuning in. I love you so much. Y'all are so cool. But yeah, don't forget to hit the notification bell to be able to keep up with my uploads. All right, so we're gonna do a collective message today, you all. I've been very busy. It's been feeling very hectic, and I'm just very interested to see what's gonna come out in the messages right now. It's been a lot of changes. There's been a lot of shifts, and it could kind of cause you to fall into old patterns, like coping mechanisms, and you could be being convicted by Yahweh to stop certain ones before you get in too deep and it starts to negatively impact you, okay? Whether it be through substances, whether it be through relationships, or any outlets, even through your phone, or any eating habits, and all of that. But yeah, you're gonna have to fight. You're gonna have to fight, and you're going to have to be strong, because you've had to go through this before. Whoever this message is for, you have been spiritually attacked countless of times. It's just like the way of the times, okay? We're approaching the end times. Some would say that we are in the end times, and you know, you get nicked from different angles because the tactics of the enemy are very repetitive. And so, you know, just because they're repetitive doesn't mean that it's going to lighten up. It's going to come even harder with the same things that you've already dealt with, okay? Yeah, so let's take some deep breaths, okay? We're going to take 3. In through the mouth, out through the stomach. Okay. So I'm going to be starting this new thing in my post section on my channel, where if I run across somebody and they are just on the same tip as me, okay, and it's a certain look, you either get it or you don't, okay? You either get the vibes or you don't, and that's okay if you don't, but you can get with it, okay? But if you can't get with it, it's just kind of like you're gonna be lost, and you're gonna be like, oh, and then you should find another channel, okay? Because it's just like, I don't know, the tribe gets it, they get it, you get it, y'all get it. So whoever I post on my post section, just know that I feel like they are with the shits, and their aura has gripped me, and I feel like they get it, and I see the vision, and I feel the depth, I feel the synergy, I feel the star power, and I just feel like my collective and the army of Yahweh, and if you are still connected to that tithes mentality, which I am, because it does make sense, you know, you give and you receive, okay, through your finances, it blesses your finances. But energetically, you know, instead of giving to someone that wants to use you and they want to siphon from you and they want to abuse and they want to trick and they want to swap and they want to do all this dumb shit, instead of giving your energy there, you could be going through that right now. We'll see in the cards. But if I post somebody and I feel like they're a vibe, and you're tuning into my videos, send them some well wishes and send them some good positive energies, and you will get that back in return. People will recognize you and your star power, and people will support you, and you'll just have beautiful people that see you flock to you. That's what we want, right, y'all? That is the aim, that is the goal, that's the direction. You know, people that are creating the new earth, they're a part of establishing the grid system and integrating the new earth, heaven on earth, with everyday reality. And it starts with us, and it's the army of Yahweh. It is the collective, it is the divine collective, okay, that is up to date, and they're up to par, and they're high caliber, and they're high value, and they're just a blessing, and they bear blessings. And you know, they go through a lot of unnecessary, weird, stupid shit because they are the blessing and most people aren't. And they want to destroy the blessing because these other bitches, these dusty, crusty bitches out in the world that are running rampant and they're multiplying like roaches every day. They want to try to destroy and feed and fester in your energy and the collective's energy. And we rebuke that in the name of Yeshua Christ. We rebuke that by the name of Yahweh, okay? I made the divine in the universe collective forces that are of order, that are of divinity, that are of truth. Surround and shield this beautiful collective as they are along their divine path and their divine mission in their life, so that they elevate and they expand in all of their true depth and authenticity and their power and their authority, unencumbered and unfuckwittable by the enemy, by forces that wish to oppose them and negatively afflict them or oppress them or mislead them, misguide them, deceive them, coerce them, manipulate them, abuse them, or do anything that does not serve them of their most highest good. Ashe. Ashe. Okay, so what does the divine collective, what does the army of Yahweh need to know at this time? Okay. Most High, Creator, universe, stars, the divine benevolent forces that supports, that protect, that divinely guide, that divinely assist, the divine collective in alignment with Yahweh's perfect will over their life, in alignment with the universe's perfect will over their life. What is it that they need to be aware of for them to gain higher knowledge, higher wisdom, deep and profound understanding and understanding what is being brought to their attention? And ask you, Source, Divine Universe, highest self, to aid in me comprehending these messages best in my ability as they are being relayed and conveyed, collaborated with and through the Tarot. Ashe. May all monitoring spirits of evil, ill, malicious, harmful intentions go deaf, dumb, blind, stupid, for they are blocked from my channel, from my page, and from negatively distorting, disturbing, or negatively affecting these messages. May these messages be clear and precise in alignment with that of divine truth and the highest vibrational frequency of love, of clarity, of illumination, for the collective to receive divine guidance that is to aid in them feeling comforted and supported, seen, validated, and confirmed in a way that serves them of their highest good, their most highest good, in spirit and in flesh. It is now so. Ashe. Okay, let's see. Hold on. Okay. There's a bad bitch in here. There's a few bad bitches in here. There's a few bad bitches up in here feeling the spot that I'm tapping into. You are it, babes. Oh my goodness. I can't wait to see what the cards are going to say, but let me tell you about you real quick. You're a showstopper. Like, none of these bitches are touching you. They can't hold a candle to you. They can't hold a candle to you. They can't. And you're very modest. A few of you are modest. But the other half, as well as the modest half, you are one to none. Like, you're one to none. You know this, but you're humble. I feel like you could be a little bit overly humble, because you know that what your beauty, your aesthetic, your power, your authority, you're just so attractive, okay? Magnetic, alluring, enchanting, okay? Like, no one's holding a candle to you. They're just not holding a candle to you, babes. They're not, okay? Someone here is just, your sex appeal is so, it bombards the senses, okay? But in the best of ways. And you have people in awe of you, and they can't get enough. But it's something about your specific way of doing something, of showing up, of being in who you are, that is so positively impactful to the people around you, okay? And I don't think you are aware of it, because you're trying to stay balanced, and you're trying to conduct yourself as you feel like you're rising. And it could kind of feel like this because you're trying to gain your footing, even though you're maintaining your routine to stay in your power, to stay in control over yourself, and to stay intact, to stay whole, okay? Where you're releasing the things that don't serve you, that don't belong to you. And whatever is being sent, whether people intentionally do it or not, you are using that as fuel, and you're dominating, babes. You're dominating everywhere you go. I don't care who outside of you is fitting the standard. They're falling into line, or they're falling into the lines of what people deem as socially acceptable, okay? You're defying that and creating something completely different, completely new, and other people that fit in those guidelines have to catch up and keep up with you, because they can't set their own trends. You're a trendsetter, okay? You're shifting the mold of the atmosphere wherever you are. Even if you're there for just a couple of minutes, you're shifting the air in there. You're shifting the atmosphere. You're in there. You're shifting the temperature, okay? And as I am giving this message, apparently you're just so humble that there's just things and there's forces that do not want me to get that message out in the way that is going to truly get to the core of why you're feeling that way. Because if I get really into it, I'm going to be able to put the words to it, but I have to take my time, because I'm just now starting to get consistent with relaying what I need to relay, even though I feel like it's common sense. Maybe it's just confirmation. Maybe it's just a reminder for whoever this is for. Excuse me. So, I've always wanted to do a video with my bonnet on, because, you know, I watch people on YouTube and they have their bonnets on, and you know that whole stigma and that whole, like, debacle about black women going out in public with their bonnets on. Well, I'm in my house. I'm in my room, and I have a hood covering my bonnet, and I don't really feel like taking it off, because we're in this spiritual tarot land right now, and I need to protect my crown. So yeah, I would rather it to not show, but it is showing a little bit. But I have a hood on, and I have my camo on, so I'm ready. We're in the woods, we're in the wilderness, okay, right now. But in a sense of the spirit, but it's not a bad thing. We're not in a bad wilderness, okay? We're like talking about the real shit and how, you know, it gets a little dark and it gets a little gory in the swamp, okay? I'm based in the swamp. I'm in Louisiana. I have my own swamp. I have my own sphere that is very swamp-like, and I can go there and we can communicate about these situations that are very unmainstream, and they try to hide them and they're very covert, or, you know, people try to toss these type of things under the rug. They try to sweep it under the rug. They try to, you know, throw it over the fence so that nobody can see it, and it's forgotten until it's, you know, coming back with a vengeance. And that's when no one's prepared, and you are coming back with a vengeance and nobody is prepared. So yeah, let's see. Y'all, I want some gum. But I had some comment that someone said, you know, ew, the chewing. Not into the chewing. And I understand. I do. There's some times and there's some situations where I see someone and they're chewing, and it's the way that they're chewing, it pisses me off, even though whatever they're doing is like quality. You know what I'm saying? It's quality, and they could be, you know, attractive, or whatever it is that they're doing is interesting, but it's just the chewing, their mouth, or how they're moving their mouth. I understand. I get it. I can't even be mad at you, dude. Like, for real. Yeah. So, thank you for being honest. You know what I'm saying? You can be honest here. You know, don't come over here with that dumb shit. Like, if you're my people and you're my kind, you know what it is. Like, you're gonna come over here correct. You're not gonna come over here acting a damn monkey, acting a damn fool. You're not gonna come over here losing your mind and being disrespectful and being weird in the comments. Like, if you're eerie and you're cool and you're a vibe, you understand the vibes. You're gonna tap in, and you're gonna tap in from the right place because you are the tribe. But if not, good luck, babes, okay? So, whatever. Find somewhere else to go. Truly. Okay? So many places on YouTube. There's so many places on the internet. Just find your way out of my space and out of my collective space. There's sanctuary. There's sacred space. Okay? Like, get out of here. Anywho, let's see. Divine Collective. They're telling me not to shuffle anymore. I shuffle a lot, y'all. And I do, like, hope that you can forgive me for doing that. If that is just like, just speed past it and put the speed up on this video, okay? I know I talk kind of simple, but I don't know. The most powerful things are the most simple things, you know. They're not as, you know, difficult or strenuous or grandiose as other people may need it to be, okay? Yeah. But if you are like mentally fast like that, that is just a plus. Like, you're fucking advanced. Like, oh my gosh. Salute. Okay, so you're having growing pains. You're having growing pains. And, you know, you feel like there's something about you having to go within deeper. You have to go deeper within. There's some deep inner work, deep inner healing that you need to get through right now. Like I was talking about earlier about addictions. That is some deep inner healing that you're going to have to face as to why you feel like you keep repetitively doing something even though it's hurting you, or even though it's not healthy for you, or even though it's just not working for you anymore, but you're in the habit of doing it and you need to break it, and it's painful to break it, but it's due to healing and you aligning with the healing and how all over the place you could be feeling during that process, okay? That doesn't mean that you're off track. It means that you're moving somewhere new. You're doing something different. And it is required for you to get the best outcome, but for you to get the best results, for you to get what you wish for your wish to come true, okay? It is going to require you to heal some sort of pain that has you in certain habits that are unhealthy for you, or has had you in a certain mindset that attracted certain cycles that would hurt you. It's time to heal that. It's time to do the work to heal it. And you've done it before. You have a very stable system. You have a certain, like, I use this word a lot, but template. You have a template. You have a system. It works. And as long as you're consistent with that and you go deep, you gotta go deep. You gotta go deep for this work. You gotta go into them dark, spooky places. You gotta go to the swamp. Swampy, dirty water. Okay, where the alligators and the snakes and shit at. The scary things, the savage things that you have gotten through, but the wounds, the phantoms, the cries, the screams from the past you, where it's gotten you now, and where you have to shed those parts to refine that, the addictions that you have, gained from having to endure what has caused certain phantoms to manifest, okay, due to certain pains and aches and hardship, all right, scars, how they echo from the past, and you have to just bulldoze through those series of events that cause that pain, certain cycles and patterns that you've evolved out of, but it's a phantom pain. Something is a phantom pain, and it's causing a certain addiction that you need to heal so you don't fall in that pattern of continuing that toxic habit anymore, okay? And there's a lot of positive change that is happening right now. You have a lot of good fortune and a lot of good luck happening, and you have a lot of divine support to help you during this process of healing, this deep pain. It's an aching, it's a pain, okay, from previous wars, okay, that you have won, but you've had to rest, you've had to stop. It's been a lot of stop and go and stop and go. It's been a lot of people coming to try to steal, kill, and destroy in between your stop and goes. Like where it's time for you to rest, and then it's time for you to get up, and then it's time for you to get going and start running and start pulling in the direction that you need to go, because you had to rest from something inserting itself along your path to stop you, which made you stop before you had to go, okay? Yeah, you've had to stop before you went, okay? You had to stop before you started again. And it's been a cycle of this, like something had to wrap up before you can like go into a new cycle again. It's been a lot of stop and go. It's been a lot of, having to learn certain things to be able to preserve and protect yourself, okay, to complete certain cycles before you can go again. Like you had to like block out, set certain boundaries as certain things were being closed out, so that things can be able to transform and shift, okay, in a way where you're able to be softer, okay, smoother in your approach, in your mind, in your movements. It's like flow, okay? So what about this? The collective need to know for this. So you got somebody coming towards you that wants to they want to come back and apologize to you, okay? This is a lingering energy. We have been speaking about this in previous messages. This is somebody that is going through karma. They're getting their ass tore up. They're getting their ass handed to them, Okay, and I'm going to briefly talk about this, and I'm going to ask Yahweh and the divine to help me to be able to pinpoint everything that is necessary for the collective to understand what is going on, so they can have a touch up on this particular message that I am receiving at this time about this person that they left behind and that they should not allow back in. Okay, so they want to come in and they want to apologize. They left something behind. They left someone behind that they were giving to instead of you. Okay, whether this is platonic, romantic, familial. Okay, water or blood. Okay. If you made it to this point in the video, make sure to put your 333s down below, your 888s, your stars, okay, your rainbows, your bombs, your kissy lips, okay, your crowns, in the comment section, okay. And right, I'm healed. I am whole. I am love. I am beauty. I'm a star in the comments down below, okay? So this person, they have a lot of love for you, okay? They do. They want to give to you instead of this other person that they are coming back to you from, okay? Now, this is somebody that whoever this third party was to this person that is coming back to you, okay? They left them in the dust. They left them behind, okay? Because now they want to come back and give to you. They want to pour into you. They want to pour their heart out to you. They want to, you know, get an apology into you. They want some closure, or they want to try to, you know, set the record straight, okay? They want to set the record straight. They want to let you know that they really do have feelings for you, but they're trying to figure out how they can sneak in, or they can sneak past their karma. They're trying to sneak past their karma. Okay, they're trying to get around karma, because they're in their karma. They're experiencing karma for them leaving you for a third party. Now they're trying to abandon a third party to come back to you, and they're trying to escape their karma. Okay. So, this person's in the cards. I'm not trying to make this video too long, but let's see. We're at 29 minutes. Okay. Right. What the hell? Girl, boy, you got a new partner coming in, and y'all gonna be like, y'all gonna be thick as thieves, and y'all are not thieves, but y'all stole the joy out of this evil's plan, this evil enemy's plan, okay, who you were once connected to, all right? Yeah, they lost you, and they're trying to manipulate their way back in. Are you going to let them come back in? Are you going to let them play in your face again? Are you going to let them spit in your face, basically, metaphorically, by trying to manipulate you and try to crush your ego and try to hurt your feelings so that you don't feel like you can do better than them? Because they need you. You don't need them. That's why they're trying to manipulate their way back into your energy. Are you going to catch that? Are you going to clock that and you're going to, like, move around? Or are you going to get stuck? And then you're going to fall, or you have the potential to fall deeper into certain addictions that you're now currently and successfully moving past and healing. Are you going to do that? Someone's trying to run from karma. So that means that they are being cursed, because they tried to curse you through their actions, through their evil eye, through their toxic projections, through their word curses, through their negative gossip, okay? Speaking venom on your name, trying to ruin your reputation. They've already cursed themselves because they came at you sideways like that, and they didn't know that that was a violation, that that is not acceptable, and that there is consequences for that, immediate, actually. So they're trying to get into your energy so that they can, like, avoid it. No, they had to go through that. They wanted you to go through that. They tried to break and shatter you, so why would you let them come back in? Because you used to feel this way about them, but they did that fuck shit to you. Even though you did feel like that about them, they didn't care. They wanted you to feel something worse than the good, positive feelings that you had for them. You gonna let them back in? You're smarter than that. You're not gonna do that. So you have somebody new coming in, right? And boy, girl, non-binary girl, boy, they're your match. And you both are very attractive. And you both are not conceited, but you both are very confident, okay? Now, y'all know y'all look good, but y'all don't let it go to y'all's head. And y'all can have whoever y'all want, okay? This is you and this new person. This is a new sexy, hot, fire vibe I'm picking up on. I like the vibes here. The both of you are a fucking vibe, okay? I feel like you already met this person because this is giving Leo season. And today is August the 22nd, 2026, and I'm filming this video, even though this video is very timeless. You met this person recently. They made contact with you, eye contact with you. They've seen you. You've seen them, okay? And there was a strong resonance with that person, okay? Look at how y'all are looking at each other. Oh, y'all, I'm trying to tell you, I didn't even notice that until, like, I really grasped what I was just saying. And I apologize for how I be speaking on here. Like, I don't know what it is whenever I'm channeling it. See what I'm saying? When I'm channeling, it's like my words start to bundle up, and it's like, I swear I know how to talk, I promise, okay? But look at how y'all are looking at each other. Like, oh my gosh. It's strong. The last time you saw this person, the way that y'all were looking at each other, it was very strong. Y'all, there was like this vibe. There was this chemistry. There was a connection. Y'all were locked in. Y'all were locked in. Y'all were locked in. You see how this woman is trying to lock this lion's head up, like, into place? Y'all were locked in, babes. This is a better fit for you. So you go ahead and let that other person that's trying to manipulate their way into your energy go. Like, whatever, it's boring. Like, you've already shifted. You're shedding that. You're ridding yourself of the symptoms of that. Whoever's trying to pull on your energy from the past, let it go. Okay. Let it go. Okay, there's a new coming in, okay? And you know it. You know it. And you've already made contact with it. You already made contact with this person. They're coming in. Okay, it's very strong. So what's going on with this King and Queen of Wands? Huh? Let's see. I'm trying to tell you, y'all are a really good match. The energies are very conducive for something to flourish, for something to develop into something that is nourishing, that is going to create such a beautiful and comforting and healing and beautiful and just fruitful dynamic between you and this new person that's coming in. Okay, you and this other person that is a better match for you. It's aligned. Okay, you can be in your power with this person and then not try to humble you or try to minimize you or be envious of you. They got their own ish going on, and y'all balance each other out really well. And there's things in one, and then there's things in the other. Put your threes down below, because it was just 33 on the timer. But the both of you has something that the other needs to help you heal, but it's very abundant. It's very stable and consistent. Okay, it's gonna flourish. You could have a child with this person, whoever this message is for. You could end up having a child with this person because y'all's connection is so strong and healthy. It is. Y'all are on the same path. Like, y'all are going in the same direction. I love it for you. I do. Like, you both are going to be like a wish come true, a wish fulfillment for each other. Because wherever you chose to go and whatever direction you chose to go in, that serves you of your highest good. It is a part of your divine mission. Okay? It's in alignment with what you wish to have, or you wish to create, and you wish to achieve, to make you feel joy and happiness and fulfilled. You're going to meet each other there. You're going to meet each other at a certain point, okay? And that's why the connection is so strong, and y'all are like balancing each other out, because you're both on the right path for yourselves, okay? So it's going to flourish, all right? I love that for you. That is amazing. This energy feels really yummy. And I feel my solar plexus healing and opening up as I'm receiving these messages. And I just want to thank whoever it is that has made it to this point in the video. Your energy is very healing, and this is a very reciprocal situation right here, where I'm making a video for you, but you are also sending me positive vibes, and I really do thank you. I do. Like, may Yahweh bless you times 1,000-fold. May the universe and your divine spirit team be blessed times 1,000-fold as well, with their own desired rights along their own paths, so that they continue to be of service, support, and divine protection along your path. I love you. Thank you. Okay, there's a loser. I don't know. Okay, every time I see this Queen of Pentacles, I'm just like, bitch, what do you want? Okay, so this person that is trying to manipulate their way back into your space, the third party that they decided to go and run to try to play in your face with, they know that this man that you don't even, or this woman that you don't even want shit to do with, is trying to come and run and try to be involved with you, because they're not even fucking worried about this third party anymore. They've discarded them, and so the third party is stuck in the past, and trying to stay connected to this person, even though the person that you left behind has just discarded them. They have very low self-esteem. They're very insecure. Like, oh my gosh, they're just an ugly spirit. They're just ugly spiritually, and just mentally they're fucking ugly. Okay, they have nothing better else to do than to chase up behind some fucking cat or some dick. Okay, like, they have no sense of self-worth, where they just have no purpose, and they're regular. Okay, they're driven by their lower nature. It's just like, yeah, they know that you're expecting someone to come towards you, but they don't know that you're going to reject them. So they're like chasing up behind this person's. Whew. Okay, let's change the decks. I don't like that energy. Just don't let them come back in, because there's a stupid bitch that is connected to them that's chasing up behind them, because they don't want them to come back towards you, because they were trying to insert themselves in the relationship between y'all before you had to leave and you cut this person off. Okay, they were trying to feel important and fill a void within them by trying to insert themselves in your relationship between you and this person that you are not trying to get back together with. And now they have to run after the person that you had to cut off, because they're trying to come back towards you. They're probably sick. Don't let them back in. Don't fucking do it. It's a test of the enemy, because you know the enemy don't stop, and they do the same shit. You already know, whoever this message is for, if a bitch plays with your emotions, they try to play in your face. Whoever you're romantically connected to, whoever the fuck, they're trying to break you and crush you and siphon your energy through your pain and your sadness and your hurt due to them betraying you. They end up catching some type of STD. Your ancestors go and lead them to nasty people in the spirit, because they don't have no discernment and they can't see. Okay, they lead them to people that have illnesses and sicknesses that rub off on them, and that they take on are demons and entities that curse their bloodline. Your ancestors lead them to them, because they're easily led and they're weak, and they did you wrong, and they want them to feel the same type of pain, or even worse. They're going to feel even worse than the pain that they made you feel. And your divine ancestors and your divine spirit team, as a consequence and as a result of getting revenge on them on your behalf, they lead them to nasty people that are dirty and unclean and lost and broken in the spirit. Oh, but they might look good. But it doesn't matter if they have an incurable STD, right? Yeah, that could be somebody's karma here. So don't let them back in. Okay. But I want to get one more message, but then again, I just feel like it needs to be like a little bitty message. Let's see. Closing out messages for the divine. Closing out messages for the divine. Thank you again, divine soul tribe, army of Yahweh, for tuning in to this message at this time. I thank you. I feel like I've been yapping this whole time, but I hope you found something useful out of this reading, out of this message, out of this video, and you gain your blessing from it. You gain your clarity from it. You gain your comfort from it, your support, because I'm here for support. I'm here of service to those that are in alignment with Yahweh's divine plan, that are a part of the body of Christ, and that are sovereign, and they're helping to elevate and heighten the frequency, the light on the planet. I thank you. I thank you for being here on my page. I love you. Okay, so we're going to break it. Let's see what the closing out messages are for y'all. Let's see. Closing out messages for Army of Yahweh tonight. Y'all. Oh my God. You could have met, okay, look. There's that King, Queen of Wands again. And I see that Three of Pentacles. So you could meet this person at work. Or you can meet this person on your break from work. Or you can meet this person when you're doing something creative. Okay? Or you're expressing yourself in whatever outlet that you do that. Okay? Okay, so you're loving yourself, and there's just really, you're quantum leaping really fast. Whoever this message is for, you're quantum leaping very fast. There's seeds that you planted and you sowed in yourself. Well, you sowed in yourself, and you're reaping. Okay, you're getting wish fulfillment for it in a lot of ways, and it's happening really fast. Okay, so you are a very powerful manifestor. You probably are a witch. You have certain potions, you have certain prayers, or you have certain rituals that you're doing, and it's just like helping you to align yourself with like very beneficial relationships, connections, environments, experiences. But I just heard relationships that came out easier. So it's like the right relationships at the right time due to what you're investing in yourself, which is self-love, okay? And you're being poured into by the divine. And so there's rapid manifestation happening due to you manifesting or pouring into yourself, and your manifestations like speeding up rapidly, and how you shift to be able to embody certain frequencies and mindsets and ways of being for you to experience these wishes, these desires, things that the universe just wants to bless you with, like, so that you're happy. Yeah, you're going to be in a softer frequency for you to be able to receive it. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be in a new relationship soon. You are. And somebody that you had to leave behind going to be pissed the fuck off. Yo, they're going to be mad. They're going to be like really sad and depressed and like very remorseful, very regretful. Like this is like the worst regret they probably are going to ever have in their life, in this life. I'm so serious. Like, yeah, because you left them behind and you bossed up on them, and that's on them. They like literally asked for that, you know. So you have like a whole new better counterpart coming in for you. Okay, these are right like this. Okay, so you need to be expecting this person to come in. I feel like they've seen you already. Y'all have seen each other already. I'm just not sure where. Y'all have seen each other already. Y'all have made eye contact. Y'all have been in each other's environment for some time. You know, for more than a second. I promise you. Like, y'all were lingering around each other, and y'all seen each other, and y'all had the same feelings of interest towards each other in the same environment. And you need to be expecting this person to come back towards you, and for someone that you left behind to try to start some issues because of it, because they're jealous. And they want to regain control, and they want to start problems. But just say no and set your boundaries and say, go back to wherever the fuck you left me to go to. Okay? Like, go back over there, bitch. That's what you need to say. But thank you so much for watching this video. Divine Army of Yahweh. Divine Star Seeds. Stars. Superstars. Models. Fashion designers. Engineers. Animal and baby whisperers, and all of those in between, above and beyond. I love you so much, and thank you so much for watching this video. Leave me a beautiful comment down below, okay? Light being, dark being, whichever one you are, and all in between. I love you so much, and share this video to whoever you feel like it may resonate with. Like this video and subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to hit your notification bells so that you can be notified for whenever I post and I upload. So thank you. I love you. Until next time, okay?